We got scammed. On January 2nd, 2023, we booked an Airbnb in San Diego because we knew we would be listing our van for sale. We listed it on Van Life Trader, Facebook, and a few different Craigslists. We decided to list our van for sale in San Diego because it's warm here, and we figured our chances of selling it were probably the highest here in this part of the country during the winter. In our first week, we had a ton of interest on it, and many people were just kind of asking the whole, is it available thing, and never followed up after that. After 6 days of it being listed for sale, we got this email.
Hey Matt, my son sent me your listing and I want your van. I'm gonna offer you a little less than your asking price. Let me know if this works. I'm in a huge freaking rush and I want to close in 10 to 15 days. I'm also super legit.
This guy named Mark reached out and said that he was interested in our van, and he pretty much gave us an offer right away. Hey Mark, the van's in awesome condition, never had any problem, just actually got it fully inspected, and he said it was the best van he's ever seen in his entire life. And yes, we would accept that offer.
Cool, that's sick. First I gotta check with the missus to see if it's okay that I buy this thing, and I'll let you know.
Awesome. Talk soon. We were really excited that this guy gave us an offer for just under asking price. He said that he had a van before, so he knew what he was looking for. He said he had watched our YouTube videos, he watched our van tour, he liked what he saw. He said his son was the one who actually sent him the listing.
Hey Matt, the missus loves the van and this is the one we want. How about we draft up a contract and I'll send you a deposit?
Great. I'd be happy to sign a contract letting you know that we're intending to sell it and you are intending to buy it. Before we do that though, I would feel much more comfortable if we got on a phone call and talked about this first. The number you provided is incomplete. Can you please give me your cell phone number?
Silly me, I'm just so busy. Well, let me give you my number and you can give me a call.
Hey, just making sure you're a real person who sounds like their name might be Mark.
Hey Matt, I'm super serious about your van.
I'm not surprised that you love our van. We love our van too, and it's honestly probably the best van in the entire world.
I just sold my old van like yesterday, and now I need a new van, so I'm really excited. I'm also super legit because I said I'm from Nebraska and I have a southern accent.
Alright, yeah, that sounds great. I'll send you over a letter of intent and we'll get this ball rolling.
My wife and I are super excited. I'm gonna send an inspector out to inspect the thing and ready to roll, baby. Van life, hashtag. See you later.
So this was an ideal candidate. It seemed like this guy was a older retired guy looking to buy a van or replace his older one for his family. And we were so excited because we were really hoping for a quick sale, and then we were gonna go all the way to Mexico and just explore and have a great time there immediately after selling the van. But that's not what happened. Turns out it was a scam. After doing some research, it turns out that this seems to be a pretty common scam for people who are using the vanlifetrader.com platform. We didn't know this at the time, and I didn't think to do any research on Van Life Trader scams, but there are some other people who had the exact same thing happen to them. But let's back up a little bit and let me tell you about what led up to us figuring out that it was a scam. Hey Mark, thank you for sending over all of your information, including a verifiable address on Google that I found and researched, and it seems very legit. Here is the countersigned contract. Let me know when the inspection is ready to be scheduled, and I will make sure we can make it there.
Awesome, dude. I signed the thing and check is in the mail. By the way, my money guy is from Florida. He's gonna send it to you, and he's like a little slow, so just give it a few days. You're gonna get a check in the mail. No worries.
From Florida. Whatever. You're a business guy. You probably have banks in different areas. All right, I will keep an eye out for it in the mail. Oh, this must be the deposit from Florida. Interesting. Oh, the bank's from Michigan. Oh, and it's for $3,900. That's weird. Hey Mark, the deposit was supposed to be for $1,500. It looks like your guy sent too much money. Is this a mistake?
You know, he just made a mistake. Just go ahead and put it into your bank account and send me the difference.
Hey Mark, you're a scammer. I hope that every single time you go to put on your socks in the morning, they are slightly damp, and that is how it is for the rest of your life. Bye.
Hi, I'm Megan. When the check came, I knew it was a scam right away, and I've seen it before. What the scammer will do is send you a check for more money than you agreed to, then say it was a mistake and you should send the difference back. When you send them the money, that's when they cancel the check altogether, you get dinged by your bank, and you're out thousands of dollars. This is actually a common scam if you're trying to sell a vehicle or a mobile home. After speaking to some friends, we realized that this is a scam that a lot of people will get if they post their vans on Van Life Trader, and some people have actually fallen for it and lost a bunch of money. So the reason why we are making this video is to bring awareness to this scam, and hopefully it doesn't happen to you.
So van life's not over yet. We'll be moving back into it, and I guess we gotta start packing up.
It is chaos. Here's some of our crap. Here's some of our hanging crap. This is all of our stuff that we took out of the van to organize. We sold some of it, which was a great relief. We threw some stuff away that really just didn't need to be in the van. So what I am looking forward to is reorganizing all of our things when we go back into the van. And our stay at the Airbnb ends in 2 days, so we have to start packing all of this stuff back into the van.
I don't really know who thought it was a good idea to put a king-size bed in the middle of the living room when they could just have a couch and put a smaller bed in the other room, but I'm not the interior designer, nor am I the owner of this house, but I think we take a little lunch break.
I'm gonna make some tuna sandwiches, but they're really like salmon sandwiches. But I wanna play a little game that we play on Instagram all the time. It's called Rate That Avocado. Rate That Avocado is a fairly simple game. We open an avocado and we rate it. So in the comments, rate this avocado.
Ugh.
Ah! I can cut the brown parts out. I'm gonna call that a 3 out of 10.
If you went to Chipotle and they said guac costs extra and they gave you that, it would be cause for extreme concern and honestly, a boycott.
I'd be pissed.
I'd be super pissed. It is almost Megan's birthday, guys. So
Oh my gosh!
couple more weeks, she'll be 30 years old.
This fountain of youth is turning 30.
What's your secret?
Being Asian? Bon appetit.
This is weird.
How's it weird? Is it the mango?
I think so.
Or is it because you're eating fish from a can? You know what they say. Make sure you're fed on moving day.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we're fed, I guess it's time to move in. Do you have the keys?
No.
We're parked on a pretty busy street, so we have to time it with traffic to get around so that we can open the slider door and not get hit by a car.
All right, you're probably wondering a few questions, and we're gonna guess what those are. First thing is, did we fall for the scam? A little bit, but we didn't lose any money, and nothing bad ended up happening, so I'm gonna say no, we didn't actually fall for the scam, but it was pretty close, the guy was pretty convincing.
So we didn't lose any money, but did Van Life Trader do anything about it, and are they going to? No, they're not going to do anything about it. We reached out to them, we told them about the scam, and they said that they wanted to put some resources up on their website to warn people about this, but there's nothing else that they can do. We also didn't actually lose any money, so we didn't get scammed. So we can't go to the authorities and say, hey, I got scammed, please look into this. It's kind of just like low on their priority list. So there's not much else we can do but move on, and that's what we're doing. We're moving back into the game. So how do you prevent it from happening to you? First of all, you're learning from us, and hopefully you don't make the mistake again. The second thing is, if you get an email from Mark, what's his last name?
Replugle.
That's a scam.
That's a scam.
Mark is a scam. I think we made the necessary steps to vet this person. It just some of the red flags slip through the cracks.
One thing I forgot to mention earlier is that the same exact day, and even within the same hour of us getting that fake check, a girl that we're connected to on Instagram reached out to us with the same email saying, hey, do you think that this is a scam? Same guy, same email, same everything. So it wasn't just us. This guy is targeting a lot of people selling their vans. So if you're somebody out there who is selling their van and using Van Life Trader or Craigslist or even Facebook, just be super vigilant and keep an eye out. Mark Rapogle, you're fake.
You fake. You fake.
Another crazy thing too is I looked up this guy's address. I'm not going to include it because somebody probably actually lives at that address, but it's a legit address. It's a place in Nebraska. Like the guy who even lives there is named Mark.
I think Mark is really successful.
Yeah, I think this guy probably is pretty good at scamming people and has probably made a lot of money. He knew questions to ask about the van. He had information about being a previous van owner. So my mind was completely at ease after talking to him, you know, and thinking that this was a legit thing. And I'm just really grateful that we did not go through with it.
So guy from Nebraska buying a van in California with a money guy in Florida and a bank in Michigan. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
I even called the bank that the check came from, and they told me that they wouldn't verify over the phone, but they said if your gut says it's a scam, it's probably a scam.
So you're probably wondering what's next for us. Let's go inside and tell them.
Let's go.
Since this Airbnb is up in about 2 days, we are moving back into the van and taking a road trip out east.
If this is your first time watching our channel, we're Meghan and Matt, and we're on a journey to travel 1,000,000 miles. We're not gonna be able to do the entire thing in a van, so we're actually going to be going to Europe starting in March. But to get to Europe, we need to get back to Connecticut, where our families are from. So we're gonna drive all the way across country for the 4th time.
We don't know what our route is yet, and that's the part of van life that's really exciting. We just don't know yet what we're gonna do for a month and a half. But we have a huge and fun competition that you guys can join us on.
You can win $100 from us if you can guess how many miles it's gonna take us to get from San Diego, California to Hartford, Connecticut. Now keep in mind, we don't know what our route is yet, and we have about a month and a half to take this road trip back home. And to top it off, we're also gonna be donating $100 to a charity of something that has to do with offsetting carbon emissions, because we're gonna be driving cross country and we figure it's the least we can do to give back. Guess the amount. We're gonna put a Google form in the description.
From today, we're gonna keep the competition open for 2 weeks. We're going from here to Joshua Tree. That's your first clue of what direction we're going in. We could go up to Canada and then around. We could go south and then around. We could just do a diagonal and take a really slow road trip out east. We just don't know.
Oh yeah, Price is Right rules. Can't go higher than the number, so that's the rules. We're traveling 1,000,000 miles with or without the van. It is still for sale, so somebody buy our van. Links in the description. Enter our giveaway, which is also linked in the description, and everything else you might want to know is probably in the description as well.
So that's it for this video. We hope that it was some valuable information for you. We're just honestly grateful that we didn't lose any money in this whole ordeal, and we're excited to get back east and do a road trip. We're like pros at this point. This is gonna be our 4th cross-country road trip. We hope you stay for the ride.
So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you want to come with us cross country for the 4th time.